The first chart we have here is HELOCs. HELOC stands for Home Equity Line of Credit. And so in this first chart, there we go, you can see here, this is HELOC activity dating back to 2001. And the blue bars, if you're listening in your car, or you're listening on Spotify, and you're listening to this, the audio version of the podcast, what we're seeing is a chart here that shows a huge spike around 2005, 6, 7, 8 with HELOCs back when, before the financial crisis and the housing crash in 08, all the values of properties went up. So people that had bought a house and all of a sudden it's up 50%, they would grab that HELOC, and some of them were doing improvements to the house, like a kitchen or bathrooms, or put in a pool or a new roof. That's the normal use of HELOCs. The bad use of HELOC, as we found during the financial crisis, is when people use it to pay down credit cards, or maybe they pay for tuition for their kids. And I needed money, but that's like lifestyle related. And if the house price goes down, you are in trouble because now you're underwater. And that's exactly what happened in 2008, among other things. Then the chart shows the HELOC activity dropping way down in 2011, 12, 13, gently cruising up 17, 18. And suddenly in the bounce year of 21, when property prices went through the roof, the chart spikes up. So now we've got HELOCs up again. Now, we talked about that in third quarter, the American consumer took credit card debt from around $500, $600 billion all the way to $1 trillion by the end of Q3, which was October 1st. Now we're also seeing HELOC activity jumping up. Well, sometimes HELOC is called the other credit card for reasons I just described. So now the question is, did people buy those houses at a time when prices were up and renovate them? Probably not. But the people that had houses when the prices went up, now they get access to the money. And the question is, we're going to see in Home Depot and Lowe's and home improvement, if those earnings reports are good, that means the HELOC dollars, hey, I got a HELOC, I got another 100,000 in equity, I go get a HELOC, a line of credit, I'm going to do my kitchen. Those dollars should go from my bank to me, to Home Depot, to contractors. Make sense? If that doesn't happen, it means they went from the bank to me, then to my credit card, or maybe tuition for my kids. So I used them for other things. And remember, this is only spending you can do once. And if you, like I do, believe there is going to be a national erosion in prices as soon as interest rates come down, which is probably not until end of first quarter next year, March, April timeframe. That's when the Fed is expected to do maybe one drop. That's what's going to be. So the important thing is, if you want to keep tabs in the economy and just stay up to date, look at credit card balances and look at HELOCs. You can search them from time to time. And even if you're running a plumbing supply in Norfolk, Virginia, you can sit down and keep yourself apprised of the big things that are going to affect your consumer's ability to afford things, whether it's jobs and dollars, which is the best way, and wages going up, which has not been happening, or they're using credit cards, or the big credit card connected to the equity in their house, the HELOC.